since I'm strong around A now, that means the Aji around B, there was Aji there. For instance, a move like this. He's threatening to connect under, right? So I disconnect him, and all of a sudden he can do stuff. I mean, there's some Aji there. But now that I'm stronger around A, it starts removing the Aji. So all of these things point to white having a better position and a more practical position. Let's take a look at this here. On the bottom right, it's commonplace to allow white another move. Let's look at what that's going to look like. At two ways. This way, at which point black, this is the most common pattern. And maybe black would use the Aji right away and extend, this sort of thing. So black can develop a position. Now, white's position is much more solid and more points. Black's is less solid and less points, but that's white's due, because he had three moves there. So that's one. And white can also go this way. And we generally see this next. White got very thick and strong. Black got a group. Again, white's benefit, but black got to play away. So those are the positions there we tend to see. So white has a question. Do I punish black on the bottom right, or do I defend? And all things being equal, we always defend first. Let's look at this Kiseido briefly. Okay, let's count black's points. Remember, I have the monkey jump, so there's black stones. Well, we'll just play it out. Okay, so black has 2, 4, 6, 8. 8, and it's 6, so let's give it 10 points. So black has less than 10 points there for 4 stones. Now let's count white's 4 stones. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. White's is stronger, more lively, more points, so this is not equal. Well, most Kiseidos aren't equal. They're equitable. White chooses this on purpose because he thinks he's going to get those points back using his 4/4s on top. And if, let's play that one more time. Let's just do it this way. Oh, I'm on the wrong button, just a second. I'm just putting those stones down so I can get back to this. Now look at black's position. Oh, if he lost 4 points on the left, he's going to get it all back easily with that moyo. See what I'm saying? He will get those points back. But not without that stone on top. He's only looking at the left, and that's not so great. So that's the deal behind this fourth line approach is it's a loss on purpose. But in this position, he's not ready to take that loss on purpose. And I defend. That's always first. Let's look at this. Black's alive. Black can easily play around 1, 2. Any of that stuff's going to be fine. But when he makes me play F4, now when I play this, I'm much more prepared. My thickness is much better on the bottom now. So that's another real questionable thing. So he tries to make a change to make it back being good. And he does that by, well, let's start a fight. Yeah, let's start a fight in white's area. I don't think so. Leaving a weak corner. It just doesn't turn out. Nice living move. Notice this turn. turns are always big, especially when they're in sente. Black can just keep doing this sente and get stronger and stronger, flattening me. So I get to the fourth line, making my area big in sente. If he wasn't weak, I'd just be playing this way, settling. But he's weak, so I keep it on the fourth line. It's too early to play it, but there's definitely problems there. So I can really get some profit. So I'm thinking maybe to attack. Nah, too early. Well, maybe I'll attack. Nah, it's just too early. I'll be solely at center, and it's not that important anyway. So get my fourth line stone down to the third line, creating the go wave. In other words, finishing the shape of my group. Now I can chase better because my white group is longer. And now it's time to play this perfect move for the other side. So that was a very nice flow for white, if I do say so myself. Here, this is kind of interesting. I want to stop him from doing this kind of deep invasion. Now, if I can thicken this up, just as an example, it's much harder for him to play these moves because he's much more cuttable. You see what I mean? So I'm trying to get thickness. I'm trying to fix this in the most active way possible. So when I cut here, if it's only these three stones, it's not small. Let's just re-clarify why it's not small. Let's say, just so we can see the shape I'm trying to show you, I live over here, he jumps out. Look at my white group on the right, my R5 group. See how it's rounded? And it has all these nasty vital points inside. This group is not great. So, when I play this move and capture the three, that supports all those weaknesses of mine on the right. So it's much bigger than it looks. It's the points, which is nice, but also that group is something, I mean, he can play here anytime he wants. I mean, he has a lot of freedom over here, and I'm looking for opportunities to fix this. The thing about the corner, let's check that out. S5? Okay. I had only looked at this and thought, oh, well, that's Gote. I don't want to play this. But you're right. S5 looks like Sente too. Yeah, okay. That's a big difference. Good. Thanks for pointing that out. So that's why I went this way. And now he's sacrificing some stones to get some center. But my practical profit is already pretty darn big. And it's very hard for him to, like, he wants to play here, but then it's just nothing's easy here. Okay, everybody. Thanks for coming. As always, I hope we had a good time and hopefully learned something. This once again takes us to, we've been operating down at 0 in our fund for a while. This brings us back down to 0. So as always, feel free to donate if you want us to keep going. And hopefully we'll see you all next week. All right, everybody. Good night. Bye.